These last few weeks have been a pretty tough time for me. A few weeks ago, my personal life was turned upside down. I'm not going to go into the details here. But on top of that, business is really slow. It always is during the summer months, but this is as bad as it's been since I started doing this. And then my kids finished school a few weeks ago, and then they promptly disappeared to the UK for 2 weeks, so I kind of miss them. And I shouldn't even be here at all today. I should be on holiday in Spain. So it's a pretty shitty situation. Even with the sun shining like it has been the last few weeks, it's been a pretty shitty situation. But it's not extraordinary. In fact, it's quite common. It's just the ordinary challenges that life throws at most of us one time or another. And no one is immune, at least no one that I know of. And sometimes, like buses, these things come along 3 or 4 at a time. And it's happened to me before, and it's probably going to happen again in the future. But last time I had a run like this, just a few years ago, I didn't deal with it well. I suffered anxiety and panic attacks, repeatedly losing myself in dark thoughts of impending doom and a bleak future. And I turned to alcohol and partying to distract me and to ease the pain. And it kind of worked for a while, until the swing from lows to highs, back to lows again, just became too much to handle. It was completely exhausting. So I came to a point when I asked for help. And that's when I was introduced to mindfulness and meditation. The way to practice how you get control of your mind and your thoughts. Fast forward a few years and here I am with another set of shitty circumstances. But the way I deal with them is light years different. And don't get me wrong, the dark thoughts still appear. Why me? How did this happen? There's no hope for me now. But I have control now, so I can stop them and turn them around. So, when you find yourself going through thoughts like, I'm always going to be fat, I'm always going to be single, I'm always going to be broke, you can stop yourself and break the cycle and turn it to more productive thoughts, like what can I do to lose weight? How can I change and grow so that I'm more attractive and someone wants to be with me? And what more can I learn to make my business stronger or to get better at my job? Turn the story around, flip the narrative, change the way that you look at things. It's a skill you can learn. Let's stop now and pause and take a moment to notice our breathing. Close your eyes for a moment and feel your breath going in and out. Now, open your eyes again and look around. What can you see? Wherever you are, can you see the sky? If not, pause and go somewhere where you can see the sky. And then look at it. Notice the clouds and the blue sky if you're lucky enough to see that. And what else can you see? Is there any green around? Are you connected to nature at this moment? You can be, simply by observing what's around you. Trees, plants, grass, or maybe even some water. Simply by connecting to your surroundings right here, right now, in this moment, you've done two things. Firstly, you've brought yourself into the present moment. You are right here, right now. And secondly, you've disconnected yourself from your other thoughts. You've broken the cycle of dwelling on the past and worrying about the future. And that's how simple it is. A wise man once said, "Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change." You can comment below if you know who that was. But it's the simple truth. You can change your story. And the way to do that is by taking control of your mind and taking control of your thoughts. And the way to do that is through mindfulness.